Good morning and welcome to British Dinosaurs episode 5. So in this episode we're going to talk about what I think of quite an important dinosaur in terms of when dinosaurs were first discovered and identified as dinosaurs. So in 1822 a paleontologist, Mary Ann Mansell, was doing a dig and she found a load of teeth, fossilized teeth, and she knew that one of these teeth looked a lot larger, that the animal it belonged to must have been a lot larger than the others. Later on down the line, it was then found out that it could be linked to other large lizard type creatures that had previously been discovered. So it turns out that this creature was the third of a kind. A giant lizard, a great lizard, and it was then given the nickname lizard tooth iguanodon. Now, although it was Gideon Mansell who named the dinosaur in 1825, the discovery was made by Mary Ann Mansell, and finding that link between a lizard-like creature and a dinosaur was very important, because this was only the third of a kind. So it was the third dinosaur to ever have actually been discovered as being a dinosaur. So this was a big discovery, and this was made in the UK. This was made in Sussex. So what was iguanodon? What did it look like? Well, let's get into it. So iguanodon was a large herbivorous dinosaur that had 4 limbs. Its hind legs were much bigger than its front legs, and its tail was very, very long to help with balance, and it had 3 large hoofed toes, and it had 4 fingers, including a large little thumb spike, which was originally believed, when this was first discovered, that you didn't know where this little spike belonged. So when they were trying to reconstruct the iguanodon, they put it on its nose, and it was later realised that it actually was a little stumpy thumb claw. Now, iguanodon could grow up to 2.7 meters tall, up to 10 meters long, and was 4 to 5 tons in weight when a fully grown adult. Now, if we think about modern day animals, let's talk about elephants. So an elephant is the closest thing I can think of to something of that size and mass that we have in now modern day times. But once again, I say this in all my dinosaur videos, imagine seeing an iguanodon right here, right now, in our world, in our time. It would just be an absolute amazing sight. So when did iguanodon live? Where did it exist? What periods? So iguanodon existed 157.3 million years ago to about 93.9 million years ago in the early Cretaceous period. And once again, there was a bit of speculation if iguanodon actually belonged to its own genus. It was later discovered that it was a part of a group of other large herbivorous dinosaurs similar to itself. Now, you can see a mount of iguanodon at the famous Natural History Museum in London, which I went to as a kid, but as a kid I didn't understand anything. I wasn't as into things as I am today. And it was actually in that museum that David Attenborough did an amazing documentary called Natural History Museum Alive, which is a great watch. I would recommend looking that up. So yeah, iguanodon, what an absolute amazing dinosaur. In my mind, it's quite a famous dinosaur. It was the third dinosaur to ever be discovered to actually be known as a dinosaur. And this was back when they thought dinosaurs were literally just giant lizards. And there's actually some famous statues, I believe in Oxfordshire, of dinosaurs, so what they thought dinosaurs looked like, and they literally just look like huge Komodo dragons, and that is how dinosaurs were depicted back in the day. But obviously times have changed, and we've realised that dinosaurs were much different than just massive lizards, and they're now closer to most dinosaurs are closer to birds than they are lizards anyway. So yeah, iguanodon. And I think I'm going to make iguanodon my next Papu model dinosaur that I get. So that's it, iguanodon. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I do apologise, it's been a while. I've been away for about 4 weeks, well, a month. So it was my birthday on the 31st of July, and then literally every week from that point, on a Monday when I usually do my recording, I've just been really busy with other stuff, whether it's work or doing home improvements or etc. Now, the location I'm at now is a church, and it's a big church. I'm at the back of it right now, but it's got a massive... Anyway, I was here on Monday testing out my new lens, and I did a big photo shoot around here. So if you want to see any of those photos, like proper photography type photos, follow me on Instagram. I'm uploading them at the moment, gradually, but yeah, please consider subscribing to my channel if this is your first video. If you're into dinosaurs, that's great, look at the dinosaur videos. I also cover mysteries, cryptid creatures, you know, strange happenings, etc. So please give me a subscribe, it would really help and support me, and stay safe.